welcome back to another episode of the History of Fan Anime. I'm your host, William Chow, and today's episode, again, we're going through our old archives, and I found some other sort of things that I want to show you, and maybe you can help me out a bit, okay? And today's topic is going to be model kits, or figures, okay? Now, a lot of people think, especially in the new modern era, you basically just go to a store, hobby store, and you can buy something like a figure of Tifa or something out of Final Fantasy, and it's already colored, built, and it's already ready for you to go. You just basically take it out of the box and put it on the shelf. But it wasn't always that easy. Especially if you speak to anyone who does GunPLA and that kind of stuff, GunPLA as it were. They have to basically build everything from scratch. Okay, so basically I want to go through some of the kits which I've put aside and I've kept. Okay, under the assumption that one of these days I'm going to get to build them. That probably will never happen unless I get someone else to build it for me. So again, maybe if you have the ability, or you know someone who has the ability, maybe leave me some comments or contact me using my webpage or whatever. And you can, basically, I can maybe commission you to basically maybe help me finish these kits, and I can actually put them on display. All right, but I'll show you what I got, and then maybe you can see what the industry was sort of like, and how you can help. Okay, so the first kit I'm going to pull out is one of the ones that Daisuke pulled out. Okay, it is for Red Riding Hood Cha-Cha. Okay. Already transformed into into the princess herself. Okay, and again, when you open up the kit, okay, in the modern day, of course, if you had got this particular kit, it'd be already built in as per the picture you'd already see here. But again, when this was initially purchased, okay, I even have all the information written on the back here. It was purchased from Mirage Animation in Parker Place 2 in Richmond, okay, back in the day. Of course, it's not there anymore, but, that's what that particular kit is. And this particular kit was $100, all right? And you thought, okay, well, $100, it should be already, you think it's already pre-built and all painted and all for you. Not so. If I open up the kit here, you can see it is merely a bag of basically legs, and there's a head there. There's a cape here. There's a bald head here. Okay, it's really basically a big mungle of pieces. And again, you basically really have to pull up the instructions here. You really actually have to really put this guy together, glue it all together. Of course, obviously you have to paint it and all the other stuff. Again, that's one of those type of things you have to do for these things. So this is the 1/8 inch model kit of Azuka Cha-Cha. And again, if you can help me build this thing, let me know. Okay. Okay, another one of these kits that that Daisuke got in was this one here. Okay, this one is for the Golf Force Catty. Okay, so again, it's the usual bag of amalgamated parts of whatnot. Okay, and. Okay. And the assemble instructions would be like that. So this is for the Golf Force 2 Catty, all right? So that will look something like that, okay? And again, this is one of these ones where going to need some help, need someone to paint and assemble that thing. Okay. Okay. Now this one's kind of a unique one, okay? This is for Vampire Princess Miyu. So this is for the second OVA for Vampire Princess Miyu, okay? It's a 1/6 scale Miyu, all right? And I'm gonna open up the box here. Another one of these, Daisuke favorites. Okay. And you can see basically it's an amalgamated bag of you know, head and body parts and arms and legs and that kind of stuff. Okay. Has a nice little stand that the person will stand on. Okay. And in this particular version, has this plastic veil. Okay, because she's holding the you know, the cape thing overhead. So that's what that veil is supposed to help you for. And again, when you assemble the Miyu, it'll be something like that. Okay? So again, if you help me figure out, or have to know someone who might help me figure it out, okay, let me know. Because yeah, you know, I think the amount of you know, work in my in my lack of expertise would just only ruin these kits. So you know, better to find someone who actually knows how to do it to do it properly. Okay, so those are sort of like the you know, figurines and that kind of kits. I do have some normal kits which I I'd like to also do, and I did do a couple of them, but you know, these are the ones I never really got to, and you know, probably should finish off properly, whatever. Okay, the first one is this one here, personal favorite of mine. Okay, this is from the series Dragonar. Okay, it's D1 Custom. Okay. Again, this was the series that kind of went between Zeta Gundam and Double Zeta Gundam, because you know, Double Zeta wasn't ready to come out yet. So in that 1 year between Zeta and Double Zeta, they had to just shove something in there to serve the fit. So Bandai decided, well, why not put out this series called Dragonar, and it literally is almost the same thing as basically, let's take the Gundam story and let's tell it all over again. But it was kind of neat because you know, the D1, D2, and D3 were kind of cool. I really like the Dragoon team, the all-female combat team, of course. But the only problem with that is with the Gundam and any genocide Tomino shows. Don't get too attached to any characters, because in this in his stories, you get attached to somebody, chances are they're going to get toasted off. And unfortunately, that's what happened. So that kind of pissed me off on that series. But definitely another one of these types of kits I'm going to have to basically go through. And again, I'll open it up really quickly just to show you that what we're talking about. So yeah, again, you know, a whole bunch of wing pieces. They've got like, you know, the whole decal kits and that kind of stuff in there. Okay, and again, the whole, you know, shields and armor plates and that kind of stuff again, to go over that. And then again, this is sort of like the frame part, if you will, to help you out along. Okay. And the last sort of special kit that I kind of kept for a long time, and I was hoping that it was with it, but basically I've kept this this kit here, which is the G Defensor for the Mark II. Okay, and it specifically is the 1 to 144 scale G Defensor. And so the reason I kept this one is because one of the things that they've always made was basically the Super Gundam, right, which is the Mark II Gundam Mark II with the G Defensor unit locked onto its back. Okay, so basically, since they never really released one of those type of things, because again they made things like the Zeta Plus, Deep Striker Zeta, the Deep Striker Zeta, the full armored Double Zeta Gundam, but they never made the Super Gundam, which is the the modified version of the RX-78 with the G Defensor unit on it. So I decided to buy a G Defensor unit by itself, and then maybe what I'll do is when I get the 1 to 144 Mark II, then I can combine the two kits to put them together. So again, I kept all the pieces for this particular kit. Okay, to basically assemble the G Defensor as as the kit piece there. Okay, for that time in case where I will actually build that thing. And so much so that I even stuffed into this box here. Okay, and so basically this here is the the said 1 to 44 scale Gundam Mark II. Okay. And again, the pieces for that are right over here. So again, when I'm ready to put these things together, I can build a Super Gundam out of these two pieces. But again, I should probably let a real, GunPLA person actually put that together in a proper way to do that, right? So, again, if you can help out, let me know below. All right. So, what you want to do right now is you want to click like and click subscribe below, and you'll get more episodes as I put them on, okay? So, until next time, see you again.